Hello there, I'm Rollo. I'm a producer and mix engineer. What's good? I'm gonna show you how to make Studio One run and perform better. This is through one hack. This isn't really an optimization type of hack. It's more of like a in the workflow, do this thing. It'll save your life in more than one way. Trust me, please do it. I have not done this sometimes and I regret it every time. Make it part of your routine and workflow. Your life will be better. Before we get into this video, hit like, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It helps me out quite immensely. There's a few links in my bio to various things that you might like. There's a free vocal chain for Studio One using stock plugins. You can get that. There's links to copyright-free lo-fi music that I make if you want to chill out, relax, have a good time. You can click that. There's probably other stuff in there as well. Anyway, let's jump in. I don't want to waste your time. I'm currently working on this. Nice and chill. Funnily enough, what's happening that you might have just heard there is I'm getting CPU spikes because my computer's running out of space. If you click at the bottom left on the performance, you can see what's going on here. My computer is kind of dying at this point in time. CPU is 35%. If you click show devices, you can see what's kind of draining the most CPU. Goldfuss on my master, that's a big sucker for it. The oven on the choir, that's a plugin. Super VHS, Selena's 3. So yeah, clearly there's a few things that are just draining all my power. And what we can do to rectify that, and also just make life easier and better, is, for instance, this Selena. Actually, no, let's do the choir, because that one's actually, that oven is killing me. So this is an Omnisphere patch. What I would do is highlight all these and press G. So that consolidates it. Maybe just add a bit to the ends just so it doesn't clip right at the start. Take note of minus 13.7. I'm just hitting control and then clicking on it so it goes back to 0. And here's the magic. Transform to audio track. Freezing audio tracks. Click that. You can go render inserts if you want. In this case I will because the oven is taking up a ton of CPU. And then you click this and you let it do its thing. But my entire system is like tanking right now, so it's kind of killer. We'll get there eventually. It's doing its thing. Yay, let's go. And as you can see, look at that. It's audio now. It's not MIDI anymore. When you click this button, just make sure you have this ticked, preserve instrument track. Because then, with this choir in particular, if I right click this channel again, I can transform it back to what it was, and that'll include all of the plugins on it as well. So this is really good because sometimes plugin settings change randomly. If you freeze it, you don't have to worry about that. This happens with synths as well and like VST instruments. But by freezing it, you just kind of save yourself in the future. Also, mix sessions get really hefty, so if you're mixing your own songs, just transforming the instrument tracks will really save your life. And also, if you have to open the session in like a couple months or years, if the more kind of like rendered out it is, the easier it's going to open, the less problems you're going to have. Having things committed is a way, it's a philosophy of making music. If you commit, you can't change. Even though you technically can, but like by pushing forward, I feel like it makes you more creative because you can now start to mess with the audio and like you can just build upon what you've already got rather than like thinking, oh, I need to change the actual instrument sound. I don't know. I find it really helpful in a lot of different ways, both performance of my computer and also just performance of me as a mixing engineer and producer. I feel like I'm kind of rambling here. I'm hungry. I need to eat some food. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.